All right, let's see. Tired of running an AK without a sling. Let's see if we can find a sling. Okay. Gun Brokers. This guy's got some. What is it? Polish variant. Green strap. Little key clip. 5/8 inch strap. That's not much. It's $45. Oh, the hell with you, man. Let's try this guy. Okay, Chinese for the Chinese Type 1 regular, got the leather clip. Put this on there. It's pretty good. Only a 40-inch strap. Fuck, I ain't gonna be able to get that around my damn chest. $60. What about this other guy? This is supposed to be the true Russian stuff here. Let's see. Yeah. That's 3/4. Well, 80 wide. It's got the buckle. It's got the leather clip on. It's got the two-headed brad. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, 56 inches. Yeah, that'll get a ways. Oh no, 66. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, it's like, how much is it? $120? Have you lost your fucking mind? $120. Well, you got to be out of your fucking tree. Oh, if you buy 12 of them, he'll knock $5 off. I got a goddamn deal for you, you son of a bitch. There's your fucking discount. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. I'll make a better sling than you'll ever fucking sell me. Welcome back, folks. Been a while since you seen me. Sure you noticed that. Maybe you haven't. I don't know. I don't care. It's too pretty a day. I had to get out and finish this thing up. I started it sometime back. And a lot's been going on. Those of you that know me know what it is, and the rest of you, trust me, it's closely personal. But one foot in front of the other, right? That's all we can do. But anyway, today we was out here at our range, our adult playground, and just doing a little deal on a couple of my favorite old school implements of destruction. One of the first things I did when I first acquired an AK platform quite a while ago was start looking for slings. And you know, you hit the gun shows, you get online, you go check it out. And man, it seems like anybody that's got a sling that fits an AK, that's made for an AK, you'd think those damn things was made out of unicorn mane hair and golden buckles or some shit. That's just ludicrous what they want for one. All it does is just strap an old damn gun across your back. Well, anyway, I got tired of looking and finding out that all of them were more expensive, higher than a cat's back, more than I wanted to spend. So I came up with, well, you wouldn't call it a field expedient replacement, but you could call it a walk-in closet, vault, bedroom dresser, old gun parts box expedient remedy for that issue. And any of y'all that got this stuff, and I'm sure a lot of you guys that are gun nuts do, you've probably got some of this stuff laying around the house or in old boxes and stuff like that. And if you're looking for a sling and you don't want to spend anywhere between $60 and $100 for something that ought to cost no more than $25 or $30, take note, because I'm fitting to show you something. And there's probably some of y'all out there that have already come up with it. By no means am I saying that I'm the first to think of this. Believe me, nothing I do, nothing I say is born of greatness and intellectual first one-upmanship. This is just me coming up with something that I had laying around the house. So without further ado, let's take a look at my walk-in closet, dresser drawer, gun box expedient method of putting a sling on an AK without having to spend $100 goddamn to do it. Let's check it out.
Alrighty then. Now, some of you may right off the bat recognize some of the pieces involved in this little expedient method unit. And you probably ain't wrong. But that bad boy right there, going to last as long as any damn sling made in China or Russia or Poland or Serbia, Slavia, or anywhere else. In fact, it's already lasted 50 years. That is a converted U.S. Army M16A1 sling. Let me show you what I did. Stand by. Alright, those of you in the know understand what you're looking at is the rear of the U.S. Army M16 rifle sling. Now that rear buckle is normally the piece where your sling clip for the rear of the sling would be located. What we've done is we've just taken the parts off the sling, run it through that Magpul space and slot for slings, and put it in there on the left side so that it lays flat and in there. You'll see just ahead of it is the adjustment buckle and the end tab for the sling. But instead of being underneath the sling like they would be on an M16, we've got it reversed so that unlike the M16, which can be readily accessed while it's hanging below the gun from the top, on the side things are a little different. So I've reversed the strap and the buckle and laid the buckle adjustment access point to the outside. This allows you quick, easy access to the adjustment buckle without having to try to get your hand under the buckle between the buckle and the gun. So that makes it pretty damn handy. Let's check out the other end. Stand by. Okay, you'll notice where the sling turns back to head rearward. Right here it's going through this little slider unit, and this is the rear sling mount point of the sling. Normally it's at the rear, and now it's at the front. This is the sling swivel. Usually it's mounted in the rear of the butt of the M16. Now it's at the front, still doing its job in conjunction with that clip point. It's mounted into the buttstock of the M16 by one flathead screw. Comes in from the back of the rear of the butt plate. There's a hole in there, and a number 10 fits right in there. This is just a piece of 2 1/4 inch leather that I cut off some leather I had in the bottom drawer somewhere. Punched some holes in it to fit, and this right here is an 87-cent bindery screw or bindling screw, whatever you call it. It's just like you get on any other adjustable sling. It's got an end cap underneath there that doesn't protrude. It's flat based, has threads in the center. Screw it in there. Put you a little bit of that removable Loctite or red dope they use for mounting optic sights. And ladies and gentlemen, you have one of the toughest damn slings you'll ever see on an AK platform. And I guarantee you that sumbitch gonna be there forever. Or until I decide to take it off and put it on something else. All right, let's check something else out. But anyway, that's the Field Expedient AK sling made from genuine USA Uncle Sammy parts. How you like that shit? Be right back. When you absolutely positively got to kill every mother laptop in the room, except no substitute. A war horse will do you a damn good job, and this one's been doing a damn good job for now on to 110 years. A little more than that, actually. Yeah, we're talking about the iconic, no frills, no bells, no whistles, straight up combat government model, government with a B, government, 1911 45 ACP. And let me tell you, friends and neighbors, it's still doing a fine job here in 2022. I love these things. I got to drag this one out every now and then and play with it and work with it. Now, before everybody starts getting all kind of whoop-de, wait a minute, what the hell is that ish? Let me clear one thing up. It might be on somebody's brain. Okay, yes, those are Wilson Combat grips. And no, that is not a Wilson Combat pistol. And I'm not going to say that I wish it was, because that damn thing runs just fine. And I'm not going to tell you what kind it is until we get it out and play with it a little bit. What do you say? Let's do that now. Stand by, friends and neighbors. All right, welcome back. Now, be advised, ear protection eye pro. We're shooting steel plates. You want something to protect your eyes. You want something to protect your ears all the time with every shot you take. Anyway, we're going to have a little fun, throw a few magazines through the old 1911 Warhorse. See if she's still running good, see if she's still doing her thing. Let's run some regular 230 grain FMJ hardball. Let's see how she does. Do it the old school way they taught you back in the Army. No lock back on an empty mag. Well, now we know. This magazine, piece of shit. Really, truly, don't keep magazines if they won't lock back for you. Do something else. That's horse shit. That's what a mag should be. And just do a tactical reload, because, you know, why throw it in the dirt if it's still a good magazine, right? The old Warhorse. And another magazine that doesn't lock back on an empty mag. Piece of shit. But that's why you test them out. Sometimes they just get a little weak, and when they get weak, you got to do something for them. That one's a tight one. Either that or it was just me. That was me holding the slide release lever down. So that's still a good mag. All right. Time to pick up some brass. All right. We made it back. Now, notice we moved back a little bit. Get a little different angle, because this is some bad shit. These war horses from 1947 did a lot of damage all over the world, still doing it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not a sympathizer. I'm not pro-Vichy, anti-American, anything else. I got plenty of American stuff. In fact, it's the only damn combat weapon from the Soviets that I have. But I'm going to tell you one thing. When it gets down to the nitty-gritty and the nut cutting, and you're out of all your fancy toys, this bad puppy right here will be pretty damn handy in case, you know, things get rotten in the days to come. And if they do, it's going to be handy as hell to have something that shoots the same ammo your enemy does. And that's something to think about. So without further ado, let's see how this Field Expedient combo unit works. What do you say? I'm sure it probably don't do a pretty good job. I mean, I can't feature that it wouldn't. I mean, you know, back in the day, I towed one around quite a bit and did a real good job then. Let's see if it keeps things somewhat steady now. You can run. You'll just die tired. This thing's got a tiny little trigger on it, man. I'm telling you. You can squeeze one off before you mean to. Holding on pretty good. I like it. I like it. Of course, it's hard to beat the Magpul furniture too. Hard to beat. Yeehaw, can't shoot that little one. It's mild still. And clear. Tell you what, like Samuel say, when you absolutely positively got to, accept no substitute. Well, that's about it for the old war horses video. Like I say, 1947, 1911, you know, they kind of rhyme, don't they? And I'll tell you what, you wouldn't want to reach out and grab that damn gun right now because it is hot as blazes. And that leather is going to be there forever. I think we did a damn fine job. And that Magpul furniture, it's a whole set, baby, that does the cat daddy job. I'm liking it. Man. You could light a cigarette off that right now. Well, let's have a little after action report. What do you say? God, what a beautiful day. You can't bet this for into March. Normally it's raining cats and dogs. Well, folks, thanks for stopping in. I hope you enjoyed it a little bit. I hope you had as much fun as I did. And like I said, if any of you guys are just tearing your guts out trying to justify the purchase of a good sling for your specific little Papa Kalash play toy, look around. Go to gun show. Find you one of these slings. Find you that mount for the rear of the butt. Get you some leather. Go to Lowe's. Guarantee you, you're going to build it for half of the lowest price piece of shit, no good hunk of junk sling you can buy on the net. Guaranteed. Well, I had fun with it, and it looks like it's going to do exactly what I wanted to do. And I had a little fun with the old Colt there. Actually, it's not a Colt. Shot pretty good, don't you think? It didn't do too bad. It's got them really thin 1911 sights. There ain't hardly enough blade to see, and my 62-year-old ass did pretty good with it. I never, ever tried to fire on camera and hit with absolutely every shot. And I'll tell you why. Other than the fact that I'm not that good. Even if I were in top form and I could do it, I really don't think I'd want to put it on camera right now because that would mean that I was providing video evidence of the fact that I was a straight up pro killer, and if I had to defend myself in a self-defense situation, some attorney could take that video footage and go, "You're such a badass, you never miss. Why do you feel it necessary to shoot the man 6 times?" Well, sir, he wouldn't stop coming forward. You know. So yeah, if you're going to provide video evidence of shooting, make sure that you try to get 2 or 3 or 4 little misses in there. That way you don't look like you're an absolute goddamn paid killer, okay? That's just a little thought, but it's been used. So stay wary. Well, folks, I'm glad you had fun if you had fun. I'm glad you stopped by to see what I was doing. I'm glad I got the chance to do this. I haven't been able to drop any videos in several weeks. And I won't go into it here. I'm just glad that you stopped by. I'm glad that you might have enjoyed it. And if you feel like coming back, remember, I just do this as a hobby. I don't monetize. Not yet, anyway. I don't think I have enough followers to, and I really don't care. I'm just having fun. It's a hobby. And I don't know how much longer any of us will be able to afford to go out and just blast away what might have amounted to close to $50 or $60 worth of ammunition. So, yeah. When you go out to play, make sure that you at least have some seriousness to your practice and your play. Play the way you train the way you fight the way you did them other 2 things. Well, folks, thanks for stopping by. I love you guys. I hope 2022 has been good to you and better to you than it has to me, and I hope 2022 can finally reach its end months and months away down the road, and we don't have to deal with too much god-awful craziness. Eastern Europe's on fire. And there's things happening I never thought I'd see. Of course, I said that 2 years ago. So you guys take care of yourselves, love one another, be good to yourselves, and remember, there isn't anybody out there that isn't fighting some battle you aren't aware of. Okay? Love one another as you want people to love you. And if you don't want to be loved, well, then get the hell away from the rest of us, okay? We're tired of your negativity. You folks have a great day. I love you. Peace out. Pass it on.